Hey guys, Pastor Matt here. Still kind of, just totally pumped about last night at the gathering. It was a great night. Worship was awesome as usual, and I feel like I had a special message called the Prophetic Voice, speaking to a generation when it demands an answer. And we looked at the life of Daniel and also Nebuchadnezzar. And if you read the story in Daniel chapter 2, you see that Nebuchadnezzar had a dream and it rocked his world and it shook him, and he had anxiety and fear and confusion and chaos, and it's a lot like the world in which we live. And he demanded an answer, and all the wise men, none of them were able to give Nebuchadnezzar the answer that he needed except for Daniel. He was able to speak with a prophetic voice and alleviate those fears, and bring clarity to the confusion and peace in the midst of the chaos. And that's our role as a church in this generation. We live in a world that's upside down, it's in chaos, it's in turmoil, and and we need to be a generation that can speak into that situation, and bring life and bring hope and bring encouragement. And we looked at Daniel and how was he able to have that prophetic voice, and we looked at the fact that he lived life without compromise, and he was a man of prayer, and he was a man who studied the scripture. And that was a challenge that I gave you guys. Are you living without compromise? Are you a person of prayer? Are you a person who studies the scripture? And so hopefully it was encouraging to you and challenging to you, and hopefully you guys have a phenomenal week this week. Just a quick reminder, next Sunday is going to be unlike any Sunday the gathering has ever had. We're going to have an upper room experience. Not so much, we're not trying to replicate what happened at the day of Pentecost. We're trying to experience the fallout, the fact that their lives were changed forever, the world was changed forever. That's what we're trying to recreate. We're trying to recreate a moment in time that changes our life forever. And it's not about the moment, it's about the fallout. It's about how our life will never be the same, and how this world will never be the same as well. So it's going to be an amazing night. Hope you guys can make it. God bless. Have a great week.